Hi everyone, this is Ian from Anantech, and I'm here with a sneak preview of the new Zenfone 3 series. This is ASUS's next line of smartphones, and most people associate ASUS smartphones with Intel SoCs, and as we reported on earlier in the year, Intel are cancelling their smartphone SoC program, codenamed Broxton. So we have a trio of Qualcomm phones for you right in front of me now. So on the left we have the Zenfone 3. This will be the normal edition, running the Snapdragon 625. That's a octo-core ARM-A53 at 1.4 GHz. In the middle is the Zenfone 3 Deluxe running Snapdragon 820. This is going to be their sort of premium all-singing, all-dancing device with 6 GB of memory and the better cameras and everything else. And on the right is a 6.8 inch Zenfone 3 Ultra. This is going to be designed for media consumption. It contains a Pixelworks special chip for image enhancement and a 4,800 mAh battery. That's going to be running Snapdragon 652, which is Quad A72s and Quad A53s. But let's take a look at the devices one by one. So this is the base Zenfone. This is going to be using Gorilla Glass 3 on the front and the rear, and Gorilla Glass 2.5D for the contouring. ASUS for this line is going to be using a sort of seamless design where you can't see any of the antenna on the back. If we see on the other two phones, they're going to go the similar way. On the back we have a Sony IMX294 sensor in the 16 megapixel smartphone and a touch fingerprint sensor. And I'm hearing some reasonable prices for the device. We'll get full details tomorrow as I'm recording this, the launch will be tomorrow, and then the video will be posted, so we'll get proper details out in the article for you. Running the latest version of Zen UI, as will all these phones. So they're going to be interesting. This base model is a 5.5 inch Super IPS. Then we have the Ultra, which is going to be a 5.7 inch Super AMOLED. And like I say, all singing or dancing, up to 6 GB of memory, up to 256 GB of storage. UFS 2.0 storage in certain markets with certain models. And it's going to be the only phone with USB 3.0 out of these three, but they will all have Type-C connections, embracing the new standard, which is a thing we're going to see, especially over the next couple of years as smartphones come out and more embrace Type-C. These all have 3.5mm audio jacks, so anybody concerned that they're going away, they're not going to go away on the Zenfone 3 series. Now, this large phone, people obviously have their own opinions of large smartphones, especially if they're 6.7 inch. It's practically a tablet. I suggested that this will probably be more of a China play, but I'm hearing it is coming to the US in one form or another. Not exactly sure on the release dates for that, but we'll see in the future. All these phones will be dual SIM. They'll accept one micro SIM in 4G and one nano SIM in 3G, and that nano SIM also supports a micro SD card. And these all should support up to 200 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes micro SD cards, as and when you can find and buy them. The camera on the Ultra and I think on the base will use all three cameras. No.
298, 318.
318. This one will use three different methods of focus. We're going to have the contrast detection. We're going to have laser and also the normal standard way of focusing based on the image. This means that focusing should be reasonably fast. The laser focus will be, I'm told you're going to have a longer range, up to 1.2 meters, whereas other laser focuses are only 0.6 to 0.9 meters. and we're going to see all these phones announced at the ASUS Zen announcement here at Computex. We'll see if we can get some of these smartphones in to test. While I am a fan of big smartphones, maybe 6.7 inches is a bit too much, but we'll see. All three are running full HD displays, 1920 by 1080. So we'll see how they perform. And it's interesting to see how ASUS are embracing Snapdragon across the whole line rather than switching between Snapdragon and Intel. So thank you, and stay tuned for the rest of our Computex coverage.